Grandis is so gentle. Who's going to protect them while Monoko's gone?
They can take care of themselves.
Really?
They've got their bells. Don't worry.
What do the bells do?
Ringing the bells makes the Nevrons flee. Although, it only works on Nevrons with ears, so not every Nevron.
Well, now I'm worried.
Yeah. Actually, me too.
Oh my god. Verso joins Mael, who is throwing rocks by the lake.
Throwing rocks again.
Mm-hmm. You should try.
But you only throw rocks with Gustav.
Eskia would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
It's true.
Oh, so they're like little rock expeditioners.
Yep.
Exactly.
Would that make you the paintress then? Would that make you Lumiere then? What?
Would that make you Lumiere then?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar.
I didn't want to call her the paintress. That sounds like a bad idea.
Stone after stone after stone, knowing they'll never come back.
If I wore that outfit, I'd cut myself on my shoulder wing. And knowing they'll never stop. Poetic, but kind of depressing for a 16-year-old. She's not a 16, is she? I thought she was 19.
Poetic, but kind of depressing for a 16-year-old.
Well, reality's depressing.
Oh, okay. Is that Mael's base hair, or did you find it? I found it. She's 16. Okay, I thought she was 19.
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and rainbows type.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Monoko. I'm currently comparing him to the backside of an owl.
Owl butt. It's pretty good, pretty good name.
Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
Can I see?
Do I get to read yours? Whoa, kind of personal request there.
Do I get to read yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Well, so is mine.
Yeah, but I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine if I get to read yours.
Okay, deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't promise that.
Mael and Verso feel closer to each other. Oh, that's funny, so. 2. Now we get to talk to Eskia. Mael proves to be extremely critical of Verso's writing. They go back to the others after Mael is done teasing Verso. Yeah, so Technonewt, that hair for Mael is the rebellious hair. This is the default hair. Got rebellious. People want a plushie of him? Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Momo is Momo, and Nono is Nono.
You should go see my friend Francois.
Then we've got Lulu, Mai, and Sissy.
Lulu, Meme, Sissy. He's giving everybody nicknames.
I don't think they'll like that.
You sure you don't want to be Ver?
Positive.
How about so-so? Hell yeah, I do. Perso approaches SKA, who stares intensely at his armband.
That armband looks nice.
Yeah, guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now.
I guess I don't need to read it if he's gonna say it. What's up with you? Are you jealous?
Are you jealous?
I'm doing all the hard work. Where's my armband?
Aww.
So, you want an armband too?
Maybe.
You barely have arms.
What do you mean he's got giant arms?
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
We need to get him a headband. 100%. Yes! That's amazing. Better not lose this like your stones.
You better not lose this like your stones.
I shall treasure this forever.
SK is even more excited than usual. I thought we were gonna have to get a quest and eventually get it, you know? Perso has given SK the greatest gift ever. SK is overcome with emotion. Aww.
I want to show my headband to Francois.
SK dances around with his armband for a bit before they return this. It's a headband. Oh, that's amazing.
Okay. Momo is then you
You sure you don't want to be very rare? Oh, man. Hey, I want to spend some time with the curator. She's got the Krellum right now, which is casting a skill, increases the skill damage of all other elements with 20% resets. I don't know what I want her to use. Healing skills. +1 AP when stains are consumed. I only have one resplendent catalyst, so I'm probably not going to be upgrading any of those. Balance Mask applies powerful for 3 turns. That's pretty good, but I don't know if I want to use my one resplendent. I only got one. How do I get more resplendence? And here's my other problem is now I've got 5 people. Look, these 3 are packed with Lumina points. The curator is the one who needs a headband or a face band. That's true. I don't know what to do. Like, I want all my people to be good. And I want to play with all of them. It's probably just better to focus on 3 though, right? I don't know. I'm having a real hard time with this whole only 3 people in your party business. You found some of my kids. Which reward should I give you? Oh. This should be useful, he says. This should be useful. There you go. Doink. Oh my god, her head is so paintbrushy. I love that. This should be useful. I like how everybody's gestural haircut is slightly different. That is amazing. But also awful. So I can't keep it. She needs to wear her beret. Raise your beret to those Canaan days. Write in the Journal of Gustav's Apprentices. We must do that every time. Maya finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about their encounter with Monoko and how excited it is to travel with a gestural. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. I made that sound good. Edot says, so the guy who did VA for SK apparently also did the mocap for Gustav and Verso. You're like VH1's pop-up video. You know? Like a new scene comes up and all of a sudden like a little chat bubble will pop up. The guy who did the voice acting for SK apparently did the mocap for Gustav and Verso. How do you know all this stuff? Is there like a video I can watch when I'm done with the game? Check up on the others.
You see, there was a stalactite and I smashed it, utterly destroyed it. I did it in 2 attacks, plenty of damage. There was nothing left. Then there was a giant pelerin that attacked. It was tough, but I defeated it, no problem.
Pelerins are weak. I could have done that blindfolded.
This expedition is gloomy.
Yeah. They lost a lot of friends, and they just buried another. Grieving takes time.
How about a little verso magic to lighten the mood?
You mean the one that hurts like hell?
Yes, I mean the one that hurts like hell.
Oh no.
All right, I'll do it.
What? What?
Hi.
Not now, please. I'm working.
Hi.
Oh, Verso, there you are. How did... Oh! Fuck! Oh my... wow!
What is that?
Hi. I'm a pair of legs that can talk.
Verso?
We're both Verso.
You are so ridiculous.
Wait. How can your legs talk?
Ah, yes, I'm quite proud of that. Took a lot of training.
Does it? Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't.
Did you cut yourself in half? Did Monoko cut you in half?
Do you heal from the top or the bottom? Or do you have to bring the halves together?
What?
Hey, can you control the process?
So, if you're cut in half, does that mean you can be in 2 places at once? Can you go scouting with Monoko with your lower body, while your upper body stays here and talks to us?
Well, yeah, you see, I can go hunt Nevrons with my top half, while my bottom remains here cooking meals.
What?
Back in the days, that's what we used to do.
Can I... Are you...
Yeah, my hair is...
All that pain just to put a smile on their faces. Verso, aren't you getting too attached?
Yeah, I don't think if I could do that party trick, I would do that party trick. And by the way, with all the crazy stuff that happens in this game and in this land, like, I'm pretty sure they'd be more freaked out about that than joyful. You going up? Did you ever get that cutscene?
Of course I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Hey, where do you think he talks out of?
What do I think he talks out of?
Yeah.
His butthole.
His butthole.
Yep.
Twice.
Thanks. Okay, terrific. Remember the current objective. Find and destroy the painter's heart in the center of Old Lumiere. Go to sleep! Alright. Time for a swim. That's a large sword. And it takes talking out of your butt too literally? It does. So I can explore a lot of this land. As side content. Before our stream on Saturday. So let's just get to the new zone. I gotta wrap up probably in like a half hour or so. It's already 10:30 at night. Old Lumiere.
Welcome, my friends, to Old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the paintress is in the center. Let's go.
So the starting city used to be part of this here. And during the fracture it got ripped off. And separated. Interesting. This place is an absolute wreck, but also pretty wicked. Trade. Fight the merchant. I wonder if the merchant does the merchant? Let's try it with Monoko.
Sweet taste of battle.
He doesn't have anything. Okay. You went back to this map recently and you had so much stuff you missed, Azaria? I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat him with this. With this guy. He's literally my weakest guy. I just wanted to make sure there was no ability I needed. Alright. That certainly helps. We're in the almighty stance now. Let's save up for the combo.
Oh, really?
Oh, damn, that's a big combo.
Foolish move. That's more like it.
Oh, come on. Why did he go twice in a row? All right. Literally anybody else. Here's another 10,000 for you.
This will hurt.
That was brilliant. I like you. All right, so what's this? Alguron? I guess that's for Sael. Free aim shots can now consume 1 foretell to deal 100% more damage. Base attack applies 3 foretell. Interesting. All right, we'll buy that. I'll buy that for 13,600. Longer powerful. On applying powerful, its duration is increased by 2. 20,000 for that. I guess. Healing counter. I wish it doesn't. I don't have this one, right? Recover 25% health on a counterattack. Revive Tint Shard. Revive Tint Shard is to improve my revives or to give plus an extra revive. I just spent a lot of money. How come I can't get the stuff that increases my weapons higher than 9?
Oh,
Dripping swords. Delicious.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
What did he do? Uh-oh.
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of Old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Minoko. Stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
Why is he crying? Are the others? I thought like the others were dead or something. Okay, well, you know what I like about this? It forces you to use this party, you know? I like that. I do like that. Is it the same 3 people for everybody?
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we?
That's pretty cool, though. Never split the party. That was the same people for you, Technonet? Okay. Fast strike! Well. Do I want to save up to get the 7? These are cool enemies. Damn. The burning. So now I can do a searing bond.
Take this.
Ooh! They must not like the dark. And we found ourselves a Batlum. It's always the same group when split? Okay. The Ceramic Chevalier's Foot. New weapon, Batlum for Mael. Of course, Mael's not here, so I can't even equip it. All right, but he's got, ooh, we got 2 new attacks. The Chevalier thrusts. Ah, we can look at that when we go into combat next. Left or right? Is shiny. Bog, I think you would enjoy a setting where the game would evenly but randomly choose your party. Yeah. Honestly, I know it's harder to balance it. I would love to have all of them be together, you know? But yeah, I like having, I don't mind at all having segments where they make me choose different people. Because, you know what? It's like, I like all of these characters a lot. Like, there's not like any of them I dislike. All right, what do these things do? Single target physical damage that pierces shields. 6 hits. Damage increased for each shield on the target. High physical damage, okay. So we're in balanced mode right now. He needs some cheaper stuff is what he needs. Everything's like too expensive. I need to be able to, I need to equip him with like, stuff that gives him more AP too. I'll risk the burn.
Take this.
Yeah, they are really weak to dark.
Good stuff.
Ooh, new weapon. Speaking of dark, Minoko, a level 10 Nusaro. Parries increase the best bestial wheel by 1. Taking damage resets the bestial wheel. Upgraded skills deal 30% more damage. What's an upgraded skill? That is so much better than what he had. Okay. Oh my god, who is that? It's like a runway model. she's gonna beat my ass. Final Fantasy X allowed you to hot swap between characters with 3 active during combat. That's pretty cool. I couldn't go over to her, right? I couldn't get over there. Right? There was no way over? It's just like this is like a little place where you can preview the person that's gonna kick your ass later. She look like RuPaul? Yeah, there you go.